She snitched on herself for likes, for comments, and for follows. What's up, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia, and we are back with another video on a new day. What's up with y'all? Now, this is a very impromptu video, but I felt like I had to make it. And usually if you comment under like a random viral post, anybody will clap back at you. So you gotta really be prepared for stuff like that. But the clapbacks don't never make sense. And my thing is, I be like, why are you riding for somebody that you don't know? This ain't even on that person's page, and it's not you. You know what I mean? But we're gonna get into it, right? So I was on Instagram earlier, and I seen a video that really disturbed me, and it has to do with the younger generation. This person, she is about 17 years old, but since she put this out online, you know, and due to Instagram's age requirement, she meets that, so she's old enough to be posted here, okay? And she snitched on herself. She snitched on herself for likes, for comments, and for follows. We are going to watch this video together, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it, and I'm also going to read you what this clapback was towards me. This is the video right here that I'm speaking on. Let's watch it together.
Story time at the time I dated a married man and his wife walked in on us. Mind you, I am 17, child. I promise it will all make sense at the end, just keep watching. I noticed that this guy was liking all of my videos. Let me tell you this, man. Fine. This man was extra fine. So I was like, let me go ahead and shoot my shot. Honestly, if anyone were to blow up my notice like that, I'd probably follow them anyway. So I followed him. Worst mistake of my life. The thing though is he only had a profile picture, but he did have a video. In the video, he was using a filter, so his face was covered up, but his hair and his bone structure matched his profile picture. So I was like, okay, this is him. Not gonna get catfish. Everything is good, right? Anyway, so he DMs me on TikTok. He gives me his number. Text him and we start talking. He tells me that he's 19. Wait until you find out his actual age. Part 2 of the time I dated a married man and his wife walked in on us. So yeah, he tells me.
Alright, I'm not gonna play this whole video because I don't have time. It's only 4 minutes, but I need those 4 minutes to do other things instead of listen to something very stupid. Now, I caught the lie. She said, and there's a lot of red flags in this that we're gonna get to, but she said this man was fine. A 19-year-old is not a man. So obviously, he looked older than 19. That's lie number 1. Or that's mistake number 1. Now, number 2. If a person likes all of your pictures and your videos on Instagram and all that to get your attention, that don't mean that's your time to pounce. Young girls, please keep your cat in its cage. Likes and follows don't mean that somebody really likes you. It might mean that they want to lay down with you and watch the clouds and the stars. Now, the third mistake was her actually taking up this weak ass offer. He slid the number in and you took it. That's too goddamn easy. You're not having a conversation with the guy. You're not seeing what his real name is, what he's about, all that. You're not even seeing if he a sexual deviant at 19 years old. Keep your cat in its cage. And my thing is, she has no problem with saying how old she is. 17. And basically, the synopsis of this video is the wife walked in on you. Now this is the thing. So are you saying that he catfished you? If he catfished you, why you ain't get the fuck out of there? If you seeing how he really looked and all of that shit, Why you still lay down to watch the clouds and the stars and the moon to be caught by anybody if you knew by that time that he was older? See, this is the thing with story times. You have to really almost write it out. Write out how it happened. Go through it. And if it makes you look more of the fool, don't post that. Because you'll have people like me dissecting it. This is what I do. And I've been 17. That wasn't too long ago. My hormones was raging. And when you are that age, you don't care about your safety that much. You're not thinking about sex trafficking. You're not thinking about organ trafficking. You're not thinking about rapists. You're not thinking about any type of bad person. You're just thinking about catching a vibe. But what if that vibe is deadly? What if? So, I commented, you know what I mean? I commented and I said that these young girls be telling on themselves for likes, and that's weird as fuck. Because it is weird. I'm not judging you like I haven't done, sketchy things in the past. But I'm not going to sit up here and tell you about nothing that I did when I was under 18. Or even when I was 18. Because some things you need to keep to yourself. Just being classy. Just being respectful to you. I think that a lot of young girls get confused. And they lose their self-respect. Because of how they come out their mouth. And what they say. You do not have to, you could have even tweaked that fucking story a little bit. You know what I mean? You could have tweaked it so it could have been more believable. I would have believed you more if you would have said, oh, he said that he was 25 whole time he was such and such. Because you saying that he was 19, I don't believe you. I don't believe that he told you that he was 19. I believe that it was a little bit higher than that. And for him to be a married man at this point, he's in his 35 to 40 range. So what's tea? Don't make nobody dissect your story. A lot of these stories be hard to believe because no, absolutely not. I don't believe it. There, I said it. I don't believe it. But somebody always got to clap back. It always got to be somebody, and it seems like my words be hitting people, hitting people that I really don't even be thinking about. I don't know in real life, but you feel hit, right? So this is what this person said. This person said, how is she telling on herself? Please explain before I go off on you. Chocolate Bunny 95. I'm not scared of nobody going off on me. Go ahead. You ain't even got to warn me. Just go off. Say I'm a stupid bitch or something. Say something that you feel like is going to make you feel better, but it's going to hurt my feelings in some type of way. It's not going to happen. You know what I told her? Girl, shut up. Shut up. I'm not finna be going back and forth with nobody's child. Shut up. Because you feel hit. And it's not even you that I'm talking about. Young girls got to stop doing that too. Because I'm really not the one. I wouldn't call myself a clapback queen. But once I figure out that I hit you and it wasn't even towards you, well, I know that my words will cut deep with you. So I'm going to be very particular. And since you wanted to call me out, I'm going to call you out. That's just how it goes. And it's always going to be better because I have age and experience on you. I'm not judging this young girl as far as, doing sketchy shit at a young age. I'm judging her for not really thinking about the possibilities. I'm judging her for lying too. Because I feel like this story time is built on lies. I think it's a lie. I think so. And certain things aren't clear. If you're making a story time, you got to really break it down to make it clear. So, when did you figure out that he wasn't 19? Was it at that point that you saw him? So why were you laying down to be caught by his wife? It makes no sense. Makes no sense. Don't put yourself in a predicament that you're not ready for. Don't put yourself in a situation because you feel like you have to grow up in a sexual way. I don't get that. And usually young girls who are like that turn into young women who are very confused about love, and they can't separate that from sex. And they end up having 100 kids, which that's none of my business, but are you going to be there to take care of them? Are you going to be what you were out being? Grown. A grown woman to handle yours. Being grown and doing grown things is about taking every challenge and every adversity that comes with the decisions that you make, including the people that you lay with. How are you going to make a story time as if he's more wrong than you? I'm not falling for that. I feel like it's giving me, wanting to feel like a victim of some sort, and you put yourself out there. And I have a daughter. I have a daughter. You think that I would be like, oh yeah, it's more him. Mm-mm. You put yourself out there. You shouldn't be out doing nothing sexual at 17 years old. And that's just real. You should be focusing on graduating from high school. If you going to college, you should be focused on going to college. If you finna work a job or you finna, focus. This ain't the time for that. That can wait. Young girls be wanting to grow up so fast until they grow up in the wrong ways and want to divert and go back to the younger years like they missed something. Fuck that. And I'm always going to be honest. I'm always going to say what needs to be said. If it's stupid, if I hear it and it's just stupidity, I'm going to say that. It's your girl, B. Octavia, and I will see y'all in my next video. Make sure that you subscribe. New videos on the way. And I will see y'all.